Hey there, friends. Got a Steven reaction for you with Mr. Universe. A pop. Oh, wow.
Here you go, Stubal. Dinner is served.
Trying
Ice
to
cream a la pie.
cheer up his son.
Thanks, Dad. Are you feeling any better? Looks like the swelling and glowing have gone down.
Yeah, the last episode was nuts, by the way, but also the fact that Greg's hair is so short is really messing with me.
You know, that pie won't eat itself.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about stuff.
Well, what kind of stuff?
I spent
All
so
the
long
mental
trying to figure
trouble.
out whether or not I was mom. Now that I actually know I'm me, it's like I have no idea who that is.
Ooh,
I just wish I knew what to do with myself.
how is it that we've gone from little kid talking about cookie cats to him realizing now that I'm me and not pink diamond rose quartz any of that anymore? What do I do?
Well, I can relate to that.
Really?
When I was your age, I didn't know who I was or what I wanted to do.
You
Oh,
didn't always want to be a
really?
rock star?
No way. I didn't get my hands on good music until I was your age.
Oh,
I had no idea what was out there. But everything changed when I hit the road. I mean, sure, you've seen other planets, but what about West Keystone or Charm City?
Charm City? I only know about like Empire City and whatnot, but at the same time, yeah, you can't figure out everything for your whole life, and like when you're a kid, sometimes what you want to do changes.
I had some of my most formative moments eating rest stop sandwiches outside Delmarva House and watching the trucks go by.
Delmarva House? Is that supposed to be like their version of Waffle House or something? I've always wanted to go to a Waffle House and be used as a bat to hit somebody.
Maybe you need a change of scenery, Stubal. You're never gonna find yourself if you don't start looking.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let's go, son.
Hold on a
right
second.
Really?
now. The road is calling, Steven. Can't you hear it?
Yeah.
Greg being a wonderful dad though, but eat your ice cream though. But wait, we did get a Mr. Greg episode, and now this one is called Mr. Universe. Are we having another musical? Oh.
I think I can.
But we did get Mr. Greg. Oh. Oh. Oh man. No, this is so sweet though. The fact that it just starts with this and it's Steven like remembering the good old times with his dad. Oh, it's so sweet. What? Wawa? Wait. Hold on though, but that store, Wawa, it's supposed to be like Wawa, but with it, I love it. But also that guaca-cola right there on the right side. Ugh. Yeah, you do not want to go to a gas station bathroom. Oh. Yo. Hold up. Let Steven and sing it out though. Oh man.
About 2 blocks that way. That's where I played my first gig.
Oh.
Really? I wasn't even Mr. Universe yet. I was just a kid with a guitar sneaking out past the warden on a Saturday night.
To be honest, it just feels funny that, you know, we did get Mr. Greg and Steven Universe, now Mr. Universe, Mr. Greg Universe.
Wait, so how did you become Mr. Universe?
Oh.
You know what? I can show you.
Show us. Wait, home?
Good. No one's home.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Whose house is that? Dad?
hold up. Greg, what are you doing? Is this his parents' place or what? Is he trying to sneak in his own house without, you know, alerting anybody? Because imagine being the neighbor at like waking up at 6 a.m. like, who is that?
This used to be a lot easier.
Oh,
Dad, you're breaking and entering.
I just gotta grab one thing.
Dad, you're rich. You don't have to steal. Come on, let's get out of here.
Just a sec.
He's right, though.
What are you even looking for?
You'll see.
Is there really no one here?
Wait, hold up. Look at this house, though. Wait, are they using a detergent bottle for a lamp?
This is wrong. I better write a note.
Oh, no.
They must have a pen and paper somewhere.
Wait. The flying family, Greg's parents?
What do I even say?
Little Greg.
Sorry for breaking into your lovely home. You seem
The
like
dolls
such
everywhere?
nice people with excellent taste. Who enjoy potpourri. It's like a snack for your nose. Your fancy foreign spoon collection is impressive, as are your tiny glass goats.
There is something about, like, you know, people who have lived for a long time and they just start collecting everything, though. Also, I was about to call spoons stones. They're spoons, not stones, Tuna.
Oh, jeez. It's as good a start as any. Any paper in here? Huh?
Mr. and Mrs. the May.
From Dad?
Wait, but they haven't opened
unopened.
them? Oh. You've now noticed the picture, though? You looked at it, though. But, wait, are his parents ashamed or something?
Dad! This is your house?
Not mine. My parents.
This was your room!
Now he's
This
all
place is
changed
beautiful.
up.
I thought you said you grew up in a prison.
I did. You have no idea what it was like. Curfew,
Oh.
chaperones, meatloaf.
Not meatloaf, but at the same time, Greg must have had parents who kept him on lockdown and everything, or maybe he was too rebellious and his parents tried to reel him back.
You didn't like meatloaf?
Not every Thursday for 20 years.
Oh, it couldn't have been that bad.
Could have been every day.
Steven, it was horrible. Do you know how old I was the first time I had a taco?
Oh. How long?
Too old.
Oh.
Oh, so this is your stuff. Is this your little hand? And your tiny baby boots? A wrestling trophy? I didn't know you wrestled.
At the same time, it just seems like, yeah, his parents didn't want him to, like, open up his taste to the outside world, you know?
Not by choice.
A middle school yearbook? Ooh, you had braces.
Steven is oh, look at not the
You look
picture.
just like me, only more human. So many people sign this. Tim wants you to have a great summer, and who is Lauren Hecht? She sure wrote a lot.
So I love that Steven is geeking out about his father, which is clear. Like it's fine. Like
We were in mathletes together. It's just one of the million things my parents made me do.
made me do.
Where are they anyways?
At their timeshare on Florida Island.
Wait,
They go
Florida
every single
Island?
winter, every single year. They threw a fit
I mean-
the first time I refused to go with them.
Your
It is
hair,
true.
it's so
Florida is an
short.
island.
Oh no, is that my graduation photo?
Oh, dang, he looks so sad. Were his parents trying to make him do a certain major for college or whatever, and he just didn't enjoy it?
They made me cut it, and it was right before a gig.
have any photos of you
Oh,
on
the
stage?
haircut.
Are you kidding? Everything music was off limits, which is why I had to hide my stuff.
Oh.
Yes! This is it. We can finally get out of here.
So they were those kinds of parents. They just want Greg to do certain things. They want him to grow up a certain way. Didn't want him doing all that outside stuff.
No, leave that junk behind.
Oh.
All right, one leg at a time.
Can't we use the front door?
Oh,
But-
sorry, it's a habit.
Does he have the key for it? Won't you just leave the door
Hold on there,
unlocked?
Steven. This is your journey of self-discovery, so you
Carabiner.
better get behind the wheel.
Oh,
But where are we heading next?
That's up to you.
but I want to know what's in the box, Greg. What's in the box? I'm surprised. I was gonna say I'm surprised they haven't shown up yet, but they're at their timeshare. That they're there for who knows how long. But I love Florida Island though.
I get it, Steven. When I was little Gregory DeMayo, I was just going through the motions. doing what everybody else wanted. One day, my friend in social studies snuck me this.
Oh, Carrie
This is the
Moonbeam?
CD with the song that made me who I am. Hold on to your butt, Steven.
So it just seems like his world was opened up thanks to one CD. Sometimes it takes something small to change your life forever. Oh, is that where he got Universe from? No. I need to know that. Is Carrie Moonbeam supposed to be a reference to something? I can't think of anything right now.
Hey,
Hang on.
Oh.
You gotta listen to this part. Welcome to the party, Mr. Universe.
Oh.
Are a part of you.
So that's where he got the name Mr. Universe from. It opened him up so much that he took inspiration with the name from that song.
Meet the rocks and flowers.
The lore.
The sprinters, winters, apples, chapels,
Ooh.
samples, cats and castles, anything that you can be, the things you see and cannot see.
Oh my goodness, Greg. I just love that he remembers this song so well. Like, it's like a nostalgic flashback right now.
Mr. Universe. Mr. Universe.
Not gonna lie, that's
Dad?
adorable
Is
though.
this where our name comes from?
Yes, exactly.
I love that Steven's like, wait, my last name is from a song?
You took it from a song?
Once I heard this,
What's wrong with
everything
that,
changed.
Steven?
I suddenly realized there was so much out there I hadn't even thought to dream about. The whole world, the whole universe. I wanted to get out and see all
I
of
can't
it.
believe we
So I
got
in
universe
this van,
lore.
on this road, and I never looked back. I never could have known that a couple years of couch surfing and basement shows would lead me to your mother and you.
All from that one song though. If his friend from social studies didn't do that, then he wouldn't have rizzed up Pink Diamond, made Steven all that stuff right there. From that one song.
Now it's your turn. Where does Mr. Universe make you want to go?
What? I don't know.
Maybe you need to hear it again.
Oh. Maybe it doesn't work for him, Greg. It works for you, but maybe not
This
him.
isn't helping. I don't need this song. I need what you had.
What?
Huh?
I wish I could have grown up in a house like that.
No, you don't.
Oh, Steven, no. Wait, is he trying to say that Greg...
If your parents weren't so bad.
that Greg had it
maybe
too
they gave you
good?
curfews and chaperones and meatloaf for a reason.
Steven, you don't know what they were like.
They can't be worse than Mom's family.
Oh.
I went halfway across the galaxy for them, and this was right here?
Steven, I couldn't do anything growing up. Everything I liked or wore or wanted was always wrong. Trust me, you're better off than I was.
I can't believe I never realized you're
Oh.
just like Mom.
Hold up! Steven, hold up. You are really trying to say that Greg had it well back home when he had a reason to leave. You're basically saying that Greg should have stayed back there, but at the same time, would you have been born?
You grew up with actual freedom.
I grew up in a van.
Oh.
I never went to school. I'd never been to the doctor until 2 days ago.
Steven, you're a gem. You're not like other kids.
I could have done all that stuff. My problem isn't that I'm a gem. My problem is I'm a...
Oh! Another flip out. Steven really just crashed out right there, saying that he just wants to have a normal life, but...
Steven!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank goodness. You really scared me there, kiddo.
What did I do?
The tow truck's on its way. The van's seen worse. We'll all
I
get
mean, it
through
has,
this, and
but yeah.
Look, I'm proud of you.
What?
You know, I never had the guts to tell my old man off like that.
Oh, that's also another thing. It's just that you may have left the family, but sometimes you wish you can just say that one thing to that old man or woman and be like, the way you treated me all these years, you know?
I'm glad you can tell me anything. You know you can tell me anything, right? You're having a hard
Oh.
time right now. I get it. We'll get the van fixed up. We can head back
Steven.
home. We'll get you some more ice cream. How does that sound? Hey, we can have ice cream for breakfast.
Oh. Steven. Is he really just trying to say that his father was bad just for leaving his normal life right there? That Steven's like, I wish I had a normal life right there. Like, I get how he's feeling, but at the same time, it's never too late to start doing that now. Like, the whole diamond stuff is over, you know? Like, the gems and humans are living, like, peacefully and whatnot. You may not have lived like the other kids, but what are you trying to say, Steven? Now you're trying to, like, denounce your father for basically saying, oh, because he left because of that song, and then because he risked a pink diamond and now he made me. It's like, yes, your life may be unusual, but the fact is that Greg was happy you were able to, like, talk it out. The fact that you're just holding it all in right now, that at the end everything was just a blur, that you're not even listening to your father anymore. That deleting the photo is like, this is not the, like, he just wishes that was the dad he had. A normal dad in a normal house with normal school, normal class, like normal doctor stuff and everything like that. But at the same time, Steven back then in season 1 was very happy to know about his powers and whatnot. It's just that a lot of it happened because of everything else, but I don't know, Steven. If you were younger, you wish you would have gem powers and you would hang out with the crystal gems and everything. But also at the same time, I'm glad that we got to know more about Greg's lore and everything, that he had like parents who tried to like keep him in, and Greg wanted to be free. He wanted to be free, and it was all thanks to that one CD that made him go out there, become the rock star he is, make that music, be with Rose Quartz, make Steven, be rich, all that stuff right there. And to be honest, I can see how he and Rose, well, Pink, were able to like link up right there. They both wanted to be free. They both wanted to be their own person and be free, and they found each other right there. But also at the same time, Steven had to realize that Greg wasn't happy back home. He seemed much happier since meeting Rose Quartz. He was happy having Steven and everything. Like, compare his high school graduation photo to him now. There's a huge difference. His parents forcefully made him got his head shaved. Greg would never do that to Steven. And plus, I get it that Greg hasn't put Steven in a school or taken him into a doctor. It's because he's a gem. It's just that Greg's a single parent. What? He's trying. The fact that Greg is trying. And remember, Andy DeMeo is there for you, Steven, and through him, you can meet the rest of the family. It's just that Greg is having a tough time with his side of the family, mostly because his parents never opened his letters, that ever since he left, I'm pretty sure they went no contact with him, that they don't consider Greg their son anymore. So in a way, they are pretty much, I can't confirm this in any way, but it sounds like they are narcissistic parents, that the parents are right, Greg is wrong, follow us because you live under our roof, you follow our rules. In a way, this episode isn't just, like, Greg isn't saying it out loud, but if you look at the hints and details and whatnot, you can tell that his parents just try to control everything about Greg, and it made him sad. The fact that Steven's like, oh, maybe they did that for a reason. Maybe they made you shave your head for a reason, to keep you under control. It's like, Steven, are you saying that about your dad, who is much happier right now? He could have just been back where they are, doing who knows what, you know? It's just that, yes, Steven, I get that your life may be difficult, but at the same time, understand where your father came from. And why the letters were unopened, why his head was shaved, that they didn't want him to hear any music. Would you want your father to be plain and boring? It's just that... It's tough because Steven went through a lot, I get that. But at the same time, know where you came from. And it just shows how much, like, how much abuse can go into a family without even saying anything, you know? I just really hope this doesn't ruin the relationship between father and son. It's just that Steven is like, the emotions are pouring out right now that his mental state, his mental health is failing right now. And Greg tried to help out, but it did not work. I don't know what to expect from this next, but it sounds like it's getting much worse. But of course, if you enjoyed the reaction, please don't forget to leave a like, comment about what you think, subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll catch you next time.